Oh, hi there. I didn't know you guys were joining me. I'm Captain Livingword. I'm so glad to see you. Did you know I'm a superhero? But the best superhero of all is Jesus.
He's the one who makes the sun shine. He's the one who puts the moon in the sky. He's the one who hung the stars one by one. He's the one who makes the birds sing. He's the one who makes your dreams so high. He's the one who makes me smile. Day by day, Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Spider-Man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Superman. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Batman. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than anyone. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Bobby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than Action Man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Better than everyone. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend. Jesus, you're my superhero. You're my star, my best friend.
When night has fallen, when fear is coming, still you're calling me. When faith is lost and my hope exhausted, you will be my strength. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is
Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to be talking about God's creation. Everyone, close your eyes tightly and put your hands over your eyes. Now, what do you see? Nothing. Even though you see nothing, when your eyes are closed, you can still hear, you can still smell, and you can still feel things. But in today's story, we are going to learn about a time when there was absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing. Did you know that a long, long time ago, there was nothing? No trees, no people, no buildings, not even sound or smell. Darkness was everywhere. That is what it was like before God decided to make our world. God created our whole world in 6 days. He made something different on each of the 6 days. He made something different, and then on the 7th day, God was finished and rested. But first, let's go back to the very beginning. Let's look at the very first verse in our Bibles. In the beginning, God created the sky and the earth. The earth was empty and had no form. Darkness covered the ocean, and God's Spirit was moving over the water. So when God spoke, the light appeared.
It's too broad, it's too broad.
And this was not just sunlight. After all, the sun had not been created yet. Can you make light just by saying, "Let there be light"? No, but God can. On day 2, water was everywhere. On the 2nd day of creation, God separated the water above the earth from the water on the earth, placing the sky between the two. For the first time ever, the earth would have experienced an atmosphere and things like clouds, wind, waves, and evaporation. On day 3, there were mountains.
Whoa, look at that.
And valleys and boulders and springs and rivers and waterfalls. And there were caves and beaches and rocks and sand. And because there were plants on the earth for the first time, they contained roots and stems and leaves and grass and bark and fruits and vegetables and flowers and so much more. On day 4, the sun came out and gave us light, which gave us heat and warmth. The sun rose and the sun set, so we had dawn and we had dusk and we even had eclipses. God knew that the earth would need the sun to survive. And then there was the beauty of the night sky for the very first time. Sometimes the moon is full and round, and sometimes it's shaped like a crescent or a banana. When the moon appears very thin, some people even call it a toenail moon. Of course, the stars are amazing because they are bright and sparkly and even appear to twinkle in the sky. On day 5, in the sea, there were fish and there were swimming mammals such as whales and dolphins, as well as sponges and jellyfish and sea urchins and starfish and lobsters and snails and so much more. And on this day, God created all sorts of birds to fill the skies. When God created birds, He created feathers and beaks and wings and claws. On day 6, let's think of all the animals that live on the ground, because that's what He created. Wild animals and tame animals, amphibians and reptiles and mammals, and even some birds that don't fly. God is amazing because every single kind of animal was His idea and His creation. And then it says, then God said, "Let us make human beings in my image and likeness, and let them rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky. Let them rule over the tame animals, over all the earth, and over all the little small crawling animals on the earth." Then God took dust from the ground, and He formed man from it. The Lord breathed the breath of life into the man's nose, and the man became a living person. So on that same day when God made the animals, He also made man. The man He named Adam. Adam was different from the animals because when God breathed life into Adam, God also gave him a soul. Adam's soul gave him the ability to think and to love and to worship God. Adam could make choices. He could even talk to God. Adam was special. God created all of the animals before Adam and gave him the honor of naming them. But Adam knew that he was different from the animals. God did not want Adam to be lonely. So he caused Adam to go to sleep, and he took one of his ribs and he made woman, who we know is Eve. And on day 7, God rested. Now God was not resting because he was so tired. He rested because he was finished with some very important work. He was satisfied that he had done a very good job. And God had told Adam and Eve that they also had a job to do. They were to take care of the garden. So how about you? How do you take care of the beautiful earth that God made?
Hi, boys and girls. Wasn't that an incredible story that Teacher Tanya told us? And all the amazing pictures. Now let's see what you remember. First thing, what did God create on the very first day? You said light. You got it correct. For the second question, what filled the whole earth on day 2? If you said water and the sky, then you are correct. Question 3. Which day did the land that we stand on and the tall mountains appear? If you said day 3, then you are correct.
You got it! You got it!
Who knows when the sun and the stars and the moon came down? If you said day 4, then you are correct. Who knows what God did on day 7? Did he A, eat ice cream? Did he B, rest? Or did he C, drink coffee with Adam and Eve? If you said B, resting, then you are correct. Just like you're doing now.
Oh, you guys are back. I hope you enjoyed that lesson. I'm so thankful that God created the sky on day 2 because I can enjoy all of this. See you guys next week.
Jesus, we lift your name on high, your name on high, be lifted high. Jesus, we lift your name on high, your name on high, be lifted 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 high. Jesus, we lift your name on high, your name on high, be lifted high.